Past 5:45, now time for weather with meteorologist Shea Sorensen. Of course, Shea, all the cyclists are wondering what the weather's going to be like this weekend for the big ride.
We really couldn't ask for a better day tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful. The wind is dying down. So today, gusts around 25, but by tomorrow, the wind will be much lighter. Mix of sun and clouds from time to time. So once that sun does come up, hopefully it won't get in their eyes too much thanks to those clouds. 55 in the morning, 80 during the afternoon, 68 by the evening. So really beautiful. A little bit warm for this time of year, but really nice. At least it's not going to be super cold for those cyclists. And then for Sunday, kind of a repeat. Very, very similar. Just a few more clouds from time to time, almost to the point where it's going to be cloudy on Sunday. So a little bit of thicker cloud cover for the second half of the weekend. But here, right now, we've got a little bit of a breeze. 13 miles per hour here in Tucson, 14 in Marana, 12 miles per hour up in Safford, and about 13 in Casa Grande. And this is keeping us a little bit more on the warm side this morning. Yesterday, we were starting off in the mid 40s. Right now, we are sitting at 60 at the airport. Same thing for the west side. Still cold on the east side at 51, 48 up in Oro Valley. And where the wind is much lighter, it's a little bit colder. We're starting off at 35 in Wilcox, but that's a little bit warmer compared to this time yesterday where you were in the upper 20s. 36 in Sonoyta right now and 38 in Tombstone. So you're still going to want to bundle up this morning before you head out the door. For those highs, we're pushing it a little over or under 10 degrees above average for this time of year. 83 for Metro Tucson, 51 for the mountains, mid to upper 70s to the south and east with a gust of around 25 miles per hour from time to time. And overnight tonight, temps will drop back down into the 40s and 50s, so it will be a colder start for your Saturday morning. For the future pattern, we're going to be keeping a very close eye on this area of low pressure that's going to kind of gather some moisture as it sits off the Pacific coast. So this is good for us because as it makes its way back towards us, it'll bring some moisture with it. And then it's going to join in on this system that drops out of the Pacific Northwest. That's going to create a decent uplift. So we've got some rainfall in the forecast starting as early as Wednesday, and even on Tuesday we could squeeze out some mountain showers, but for the valleys we'll get in on the action as early as Wednesday, and some of that rain could stick around on Thursday, so Thanksgiving morning, which could make the roadways a little bit wet, so you might want to keep that in mind if you're doing any traveling Thanksgiving morning. But this is 5 a.m. Tuesday. We're dry, maybe a few snow showers up in the high country possible, but by Wednesday afternoon, that's when we should start to squeeze out a little bit of that moisture. Looking at some very light valley rain, potentially some high elevation snow, but very, very light. Early Thanksgiving morning, some snow showers for the White Mountains. We're looking at some maybe moderate rainfall from time to time here in southern Arizona. And then by Thanksgiving afternoon, if you were planning on an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner, you might be dealing with a little bit of rainfall the farther south that you live, but we'll definitely have a better idea of the timing as we get a little bit closer. So stay tuned. Both of our long-range models are finally starting to agree that we'll see rain, but now they're not agreeing on how much. So that is another detail that we're going to work out over the next few days as we get a little bit closer. But it looks like the general consensus is that most of us will see trace amounts to 1/10 of an inch, especially from central Pima County to the east. But if you live out west, it's going to be a little bit more spotty. Some of us could see some higher amounts, maybe about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch here in eastern Pima County, Santa Cruz County, and parts of Cochise County. So again, stick with us. We'll have those details as we get a little bit closer. But high temps through the weekend and into early next week will stick in the low 80s with a mix of sun and clouds from time to time. Temps also dropping low 70s next Wednesday and Thursday. So actually feeling kind of like the holidays with about a 20 to 30% chance for showers at this time. Back to you.